Hi guys, so in today's video I thought I would introduce you guys to my cairn terrier puppy. So this is Isla. So I brought Isla home on the 21st of January 2023. So today is the 2nd of of February. So she will be 11 weeks old on Monday, so Monday the 6th. And yeah, so this is little Isla. So her story isn't really that complex. So I had been planning on getting another dog for quite a while, and originally I did try and look in Dogs Trust and other rescues, and there just wasn't anything suitable or just anything that really meshed in with my lifestyle. And I'd always said I wanted to start out with my puppy with one, and yeah, because just with having the guinea pigs and having Basil, I had to be really specific, and Basil kind of had to come first in terms of making that decision as well. So originally I've been planning on getting a Westie, and I've spoke to Westie breeders now for about 2 years, but I decided not to get a dog during lockdown, partially just because I didn't want to support that and I didn't know where I'd be after lockdown and things. And yes, then last year then I was supposed to get a puppy, and it just fell through, and I found out the breeder wasn't very good. And yeah, so this year again I started looking in early November and didn't really hear of anything Westie wise, and I did know that I wanted another terrier. That was something that I wanted. And then someone started talking about cairn terriers to me and the similarities between cairns and Westies, and so I started doing a lot of research and decided either or. I wasn't really fussed. So personally, you have to be really careful in terms of where you get your dog from, and for their genetics, for their health, for the socialization, everything really just start from the breeder. So I found a really nice breeder. So what it was is, so I had tried on the KC Good Breeders or something Breeders Association or accredited breeders scheme, and it's not as regulated as you would think. And just some of the things some of the breeders were saying I wasn't a fan of, or they weren't planning on breeding until late this year, and I was like, okay. So then I started the breed clubs. There was nothing planned for later on again in the year, and then I think it was December, the very beginning of December, I stumbled across the Cairn Terrier Club of the West Midlands. Now I don't live in the West Midlands, I live in Merseyside, and but they are like the nearest one to cover. And when I spoke to the woman, she was absolutely lovely. The puppy liaison officer was really helpful, and she told me about a woman who she knew who showed her dog, and he was in Crufts and did quite well in Crufts actually. And so we did that, and then she said the woman had just studded out her dog to a woman in Manchester, just outside Manchester. And the breeder, so I called the breeder, they gave me the woman's name for the stud dog, and then she gave me the name for the breeder. I spoke to the woman for about 2 hours in terms of what I wanted for a dog, in terms of my lifestyle, in terms of everything like that. And she told me about this little girl. So she was a part of a litter of 8. She had 4 boys, 4 girls, and mum has only had 3 litters. So mum is about 7 now, 6, 7, and she only breeds them 3 times and she stops. So she's a hobby breeder, and she has 4 bitches and 2 dogs, and they are family pets. And once the bitches have had 3 litters, she will spay them, and then obviously they stay within the family, and just other things like that, and just the socialization there around her grandchildren. And they used to a lot. Like, she's done really well in terms of the TV, in terms of the kitchen, and just everything really. So yes, and I then went to meet her Isla on the 5th of December, I believe it was. Yeah, it was the 5th of December, and that was just a really nice little visit, and I got to meet her. And one of the reasons why I chose Isla is because Isla has a little stumpy tail, if she'll let me show you guys. So her tail curves in like that, because basically when she was born it was like that. So it just has a little curve to it, and nothing, like, it's nothing major, it's nothing genetic, like it's nothing that will overly affect her. But yes, so then I decided I was going to get her, and the breeder was lovely. The breeder was like, okay, we want you to come and see her a few times, and just the things you would want. And I got to see mum with pups both times, and then I went to see her again the end of December, and then again the first week of January. And yeah, it was just lovely really to visit her and see how much she grew. And yeah, so then on the 21st of January we brought her home. And yeah, so far so good. She's really, really cute. So socialisation wise, obviously she can't go on the floor until the 17th of February, because she has her second vax on the 10th, and it's a week after that. So currently we're doing carry walks. So when the other dogs go for a walk, she comes with us, or she's been to Costa, she's been to Liverpool City Centre, she's kind of done it all, and she's a really confident puppy in terms of that. So she now knows how to sit, she knows place, because we've just started teaching her plates with her mat. Yeah, so she's a bit nippy, she's going through the mouthing phase at the moment, which drives me insane. But yeah, so that is just her. Currently her diet, she's currently on Wellness Core, puppy food, and Wainwright's Wet, but she will be getting changed either to butternut box or raw. I haven't overly decided yet. Her favourite toys are these snake thingies here, which just, I hate the texture, but she absolutely loves them. And yeah, so that's that. She currently weighs just over 2 kilograms. Last time I had her weighed, I think she was 2.3. So she's probably about 3 kilograms now. But yeah, today she actually had our trainer come out, so she's starting. So originally I was going to have her in IMDT puppy classes at a training place by me, but they don't start until the 18th of March. So I've booked her into the Just Dog School ones, because they start on the 28th of February, so it's just a little bit sooner, so she gets to go. And it's all about socialization as well. She also will be going to puppy play groups. So yeah, that is little Miss Isla. And yeah, she's a Wheaton Brindle, and yeah, she's a cairn terrier, like I said. So thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.